angels. We're all familiar with the concept. Some dudes with wings, right? Yeah, put them together and get angels. Sure. But what if I told you that these are also biblically accurate angels? I'm going to make them in Minecraft. Alright, so we're starting off with the most interesting one in my opinion. The Ophanim. Often described as being a living vehicle of sorts for other beings, but we want them to be a singular being. One. No passengers in this one, baby. So I will be basing it off of this popular illustration. It's got an eye in the middle. The Ophanim is said to be composed of 4 golden rings, with eyes surrounding each ring. Now we'll be starting off with the blaze, as it's sometimes referred to being on fire, as if it couldn't get any more metal. Also, I really wanted to shoot fireballs. I don't think that's accurate, but it would be cool. So let's begin with making a single segment of those rings. We can make a sphere out of cubes by doing a little axis trick, duplicating and rotating the cubes until it forms a sphere, like this. And then we can extrude the cubes where the eyelids will go, just like that. And the same for where the pupil will stand. Now, just so we can see what we're doing, let's do some quick texturing. And if we name the pupil head, the pupil should follow the player, making it stare at us wherever we go. Sort of works. Oh, I also made it blink, which is terrifying for some reason. Alright, so now that we got our segment, let's duplicate it and rotate the copies until we have formed a ring. Boom, baby! We got nightmares. And round it goes. And now we need to make every single eye blink. Okay. Fun. It's already so cursed that we only got 1 of the 4 rings. Oh, okay, so the eyes don't follow the player anymore. And I think that's because the name of the pupils needs to be head and not head 1, and certainly not head 24. That's fine, we'll fix later. Alright, so now we can duplicate the ring. Ooh, my computer does not like that. Alright, so let's maybe stop at 3 rings. I don't want to fry my PC. And now we can make every ring rotate. Okay, we're almost done. Let's see how that looks in game. None of you were planning to sleep for the next week, were you? Good. Oh, okay. I forgot about the fireballs. Alright, so let's again make all of the new eyes blink. This is just so much fun. And finally, we need 1 more eye for the center of the Ophanim. So let's make another sphere. Copy this circular part of it, make it black, and name that segment head. So at least that eye will follow the player.
Be not afraid.
That's not a fair request. Now, as you can see, the eye in the middle will always look at the player, which is really creepy. And to make fighting it a little bit more interesting, the hitbox only covers the middle eye. So you really gotta get in there if you want to kill it. Although, I'm pretty sure killing an angel is like a big no-no. It's right up there. Respect your neighbor. Don't kill angels. It's in there somewhere. Okay, so the model is finished. Now let's try to make it look a little bit better with some better textures. And we could make the rings a bit thinner. I also want to add eyelids to the middle eye to make it look a little bit more divine. And finally, since the eyes on the rings won't follow the player, we can manually animate those to look around, giving this being an omnipresent feel. It sees all, so you better watch out. You better not shout. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Wait, Santa? And we are done! Now, we will be looking at all of the finished angels later, but I got kids to feed, so you sit tight while we get working on the second angel. The Seraphim. Alright, so for this one I figured we would use the behavior of the Phantom. Now the Seraph is described as being a fiery red angel with 6 wings. 2 that cover its head, 2 that cover its feet, and 2 that they use for flying. So let's start with making a human. So a head, a torso, and a waist. And now we can just smoothen it up by adding some extra cubes that we can then rotate to get the shapes that we want. Okay, so this is looking more like the Easter Island statues. But the head will be covered by wings anyway, so let's just brace onwards. Alright, the arms are tough, as I want to get some type of a muscle definition. But we're using blocks here, people. Okay, that's good. Enough. It's good enough. Now we can just reuse this part for the legs and adjust the length a little bit. Alright, now for the part that I've been dreading. The wings. Something like this. I mean, the shape is terrible, but let's see if we can fix it by rotating some of these segments here. I think we're onto something here. Alright, now let's get to painting. Alright, let's just pretend this whole thing is a green screen that we can remove later, much like this one. Now, feathers of wings are usually divided into segments. We get the long feathers at the end, and then 2 or 3 more segments of shorter feathers as you move inwards. So that's what I tried to replicate. Don't worry, the colors are temporary. That's just for me to see what's what. Now let's just do some shading to differentiate between every feather. Okay, this is very hard. I don't like doing this. Okay, so I actually took a break from the wings and did some shading on the body instead. Why? Procrastination. The wings made me nervous, man. Listen, I can't draw for shit. I might like being creative, but that doesn't mean I'm good at it. But hey, some procrastination can be good. I did the shading for the angel, and I was pretty pleased with it, so I felt ready to tackle the wings again. I started with making all the segments orange, as I wanted them to almost look like they were on fire. I then painted highlights coming from the core of the wing, making it look like it was glowing. Okay, I may have been right to be nervous. Wings are hard, man. It's like hands with 100 fingers. Okay. That will have to do. Now we can just duplicate that and make 6 of them. Alright, now the top and bottom ones can be smaller as they will only need to wrap around the angel. Something like that. Okay, I guess that's fine. Now I've been putting this step off, but it's time to actually see it in game. Okay, I know I said it should look like it was on fire, but this is a bit much, isn't it? Okay, you know what? Seeing it in game, I don't hate it. And actually, I just got an idea. You see, the Phantom has a mechanic that lights up his eyes. So what if we use that mechanic to light up his wings? The game actually reads the opacity of the texture to give luminance. The lower you take it, the more it lights up. So, in theory, if we make the wings more transparent... Oh, that actually looks so cool when the wings light up like that. Now, if we can get the animations looking good, I think this is going to turn into something real cool. Oh my god, okay, that is terrifying. Stop. That's crazy, terrifying. Holy shit. Okay, so let's get the animations on there. How does that look? Could definitely use work. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. You don't have to come over here. Okay, these guys are legitimately terrifying. Alright, after some work, I managed to get the wings animated exactly like I wanted them. We will be taking a look at the final outcome later. But for now, let's move on to the third and final angel for today. The Cherubim. Okay, so we're running out of flying mobs to use. But B. Yes, sure. B sounds great. B sounds good. Now, the cherubim is described as being an angel with 4 wings and 4 heads. One of an eagle, one of a human, one of a bull, and one of a lion. That's a lot. That's a lot, man. It sounds like a lot. Okay, so let's just copy the angel that we just made over here. And then all we need to do is make the animal heads. Alright, so first a lion. Okay, that doesn't look half bad. I may have given it a little bit too much detail though, as when we compare it to the human face, yeah, those don't match at all. Alright, now for the bull. We should just be able to use the lion head and adjust it to our needs. Let's just remove the mane, make it wider, it's a wide boy. Lower the ears, and then we just need some horns. He's a horny boy. No. Okay, I actually really like that. That's probably my favorite thing I've done in Blockbench so far. Alright, now for the eagle, and again we will just be using the lion head. Alright, so let's just remove the mane and its jaw, make it thinner, and add a little beak. Sure, looks like freedom, baby. Now let's just assemble this bad boy. Alright, so the model clearly works in game, but I just realized this mob has quite the strange behavior. No! No! How do they even fit in there? Yeah, if you don't remember, they're based on bees. Bees like bees' nest. Alright, so I just read that the cherub also has hooves for feet. So let's just do something like this. Alright, so the model should be finished. Now for the paint job. And we can just use the paint bucket to get the appropriate colors on there to begin with. Now the angel looks a little bit naked, so we do need to add some clothing. Something like that. I don't know. It's just to cover up his bitch. Now with the colors on there, we can do the shading and details. Alright, that looks that looks fine. Now, for the wings, I want to try a different approach. If we just get the basic shape we want, something like that, and then we can open up Photoshop, open up the texture, and assemble the pieces that make up the ring. Then we can take this picture of a feather and just start to construct a semi-realistic wing out of it. And with a few layer styles, we should be able to spruce it up to our liking. Okay, that's way better. I also made it blue, as I just read that the cherubim are actually described as being blue. And while I'm at it, I actually want the body to be blue too. And now we can just go into Blockbench again and touch up the wings so that they don't look so noisy. Not bad. Especially once we have the animations on there. That actually looks really sick. Now, we could animate the fingers too. Nah, it's too much. Okay, so we should be done. I then went back and made final adjustments to some of the angels, like adding a final ring to the Ophanim and making the cherubim give blindness when it attacks, instead of the poison that the bee gives. That actually made it really terrifying. And now we can finally take a look at all of the angels that we made today. Alright, so here we are in an arena, which should tell you that we are about to fight the creatures that we just made. But you see, me fighting these creatures would make absolutely no sense, since I was the one that created them. So say hello to our guest for today.
Hello.
For those unfamiliar with Kevin, he is a professional Blockbench artist and has agreed to come on to judge my creatures. But what he doesn't know is, my creatures are actually there to judge him. If you come over here and look into this chest...
Oh, you have the mob there?
Tools.
Let's see. Oh, wow. Stuff. Probably the first time that I've heard about wearing armor to look at models, but sure.
Right, so I have actually gone ahead and created biblically accurate angels. I don't know if you've heard, but angels look a little bit different than what most people are used to hearing.
Are they? I mean, angels, they're just like these pretty things, right? That it comes down and they hug you and they tell you lovely stuff.
They will come and whisper sweet things to your ear. Yes, indeed. Well,
looking forward to that.
I got 3 biblically accurate angels in my hotbar right now.
Oh, should I be somewhere specific for this? It seems like...
You might want to back up a little bit, because you are about to meet the first angel for today, which is the Ophanim. It is your job to defeat these creatures, by the way. The Ophanim is described as being 4 rings surrounded with eyes, usually being used as a vehicle of sorts for other angels and celestial beings. But for today, it is a single creature able to do some damage to a sinner, which is you. Yes, you're a little sinner. You are a little sinner, and it is your...
What have I done to deserve this?
You didn't give all my creatures a 10 in the last video! That's a sin. That's a sin. That's blasphemy.
Can I make it up to you somehow?
Sure. Defeat these 3 creatures and you shall be forgiven.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. All right, I'm ready.
All right. Well, meet your first opponent, the Ophanim.
Yeah. Jesus, what the actual freaking... What? He shoots! No! What's this?
It is also described to being on fire, so I pasted it on the blaze.
This thing hurts, man.
Well, it's the blaze.
How many arrows do I have? 19. I want to take a closer look. It's just a little bit too hostile for that, isn't it? When are you going to be in the lava? I can't touch in the lava.
It's a little bit stuck. Maybe we can get him out.
Make a potatoes. You don't even dare shoot me with this stuff. Oh, are you helping me?
I'm trying to get him out of the lava, so this will be a little...
Yeah, let's get him together.
No, that's not... No, okay, you know what? I'm going to stop helping you.
Nope, he shoots still. Shit, that hurts.
Well, luckily you did get some projectiles of your own.
Sure. I have literally 3 hearts, 2 half and a half.
Yeah, well, this one...
Yeah. Oh, it died. Well, that's nice. Don't know what I'm complaining about.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Well, you survived the first test. You survived the first test, but there are 2 remaining. Say hello.
2 more to go?
Yes, there are 2 more to go.
Oh,
Say hello to the Seraph, a winged angel. Okay, we're getting to the winged ones.
Oh, okay. I mean...
This one is described as being a red angel of fire with 6 wings, 2 that cover his face and 2 that cover his feet. Say hello to the Seraph.
Oh, what the actual freaking... No! No! But what in the actual... Those are beautiful wings. That's so magnificent, though.
Oh, thank you.
Sir!
You're not gonna think it's so magnificent in a second.
That is so pretty. Got him!
Wait. Okay, you know what? That's not... No, I should not given you arrows, so you're getting one more of them.
Ah, yeah! I'm dead. No.
How many arrows do you have left?
13.
13?
With all of this speech about angels coming to whatever, right? It seems like I'm actually their friend.
You're in survival. Alright, well, this is odd.
Clearly, the angels appreciate my presence here. Okay, I mean, he is pretty, not gonna lie. He does not seem to care all that much about me.
Oh, trust me, he cares.
You sure?
No, it does not. We'll see if it comes down at some point, but until then, let's take a look at the third
That's
and
not
final.
ominous at all. It's like, yeah, meanwhile, we're gonna look at this thing. I'm gonna need this other thing that's gonna kill you in the background.
It might. It could come down. We don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's move on to the final angel for today, which is the cherub. You might have seen, let's say, an interpretation of it. Have you seen the babies with the wings?
Syrup?
The babies with the wings, the little baby angels, that is actually an interpretation of the cherub, which I don't understand, because the cherub is actually described as having 4 heads. 1 head of a bull, 1 head of a lion, 1 head of an eagle, and 1 head of a human. It is also described as blue and having 4 wings. Say hello to the cherub.
Hey, look at this guy!
Oh, and the other angel has decided to come down!
What? Wait a second, what is going on here?
This one is on fire.
What is I'm just what the I have simply no one. What exactly am I supposed to this? What? These angels are the. Hey, sir.
Listen, I spent time on the oh, hey, it got you. It did get you. Oh.
No, I'm a potatoes.
Oh. Listen, buddy, now you have lost all your items, and just in time for the final test, which is fighting them all at once.
Oh no! This was not part of our agreement.
This is a part of it. This is a part of it. Now you shall pay. You should have given me 10s.
To judge things that want to kill me. Ouch! Hey, hello. Oh, nope.
You didn't like that.
Nope. Well, oh, nope, can't see them. Well, yeah, hello, now I can see it. Hello, nope, I can't see it. Now I can see it. Hello, nope, I can't see it. Now I can see it. Hello.
All right, I forgot.
Nope, can't see it. Hello, no. It's literally what the actual.
Yeah, it does give you blindness.
Nope, I mean, it's pretty though. I mean, I'll say, I think they're really pretty. I like how you did with the heads and the overall body aesthetic. I'm not going to talk about the belt, but the rest is
it's a loincloth.
Can you give me a brief rundown on how your experience with Googling loincloth went?
It was not good. I did not enjoy getting reference images for loincloths.
If we were to give them some kind of what I should say. Oh well.
Okay, I'll be back. Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, that's nice. They ignored me and just punished the master instead. I love that. Absolutely fantastic.
They don't like the purpose they were created for.
Okay, but just, to give some sincerity to the thought, I'm looking at these. I can say that, looking at the models themselves, I think that the overall body structure, especially of this one, is, just like the legs, it's a bit basic and weirdly shaped. But the wings, though, the texture of the wings and the work on the wings is... It's fantastic. I think it's phenomenal.
Oh,
I also like how you've managed to kind of pull this together, because making bendy wings proper in Minecraft isn't all the easiest.
Thanks,
the body, it's a bit like when they made Will Smith play Aladdin's genie, but it's uncanny.
You know what? We need a second trial. This is not how you atone for your sins, Kevin.
I think it's pretty though. I'm saying it's pretty. This guy, for example, look at that. That's pretty. He has a lot of eyes. I see you too. Yeah, sir. Yeah, whatever. But this one is from all of the ones you have here. I think I am mesmerized by this eye creature.
You know what? You always like my first creature. You liked Peter, and now you like this. This is.
It's the Iceman.
Oh, you're gone now.
Seems like he didn't appreciate my input.
If you want to learn how to use Blockbench, make sure to check out Kevin's channel. That's how I learned. I got a huge project in the works for the next video, so make sure you subscribe to see it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'm excited to show you what comes next. Have a good one, guys.